So here's our poll here. So how are you connecting with your customers and followers during COVID-19? Is it social media, email, newsletters, phone? Social media seems to be leading the pack here, but a little bit of a mix of everything here. All right. So it looks like social media is the key here, which will actually fall nicely into your hands here, Eric, because I think that's one of the reasons why we wanted to kind of bring you into this mix here is you've had a great presence online. TikTok, as Cheryl mentioned earlier, is something new that you've dove into. But can you help us understand, what have you done during these trying times to kind of keep your business relevant?
Yeah, so it's interesting because a couple of studies out initially, with social media content out there, people being on social media about 70% more than what they had before the start of COVID-19. So you're seeing an increased presence of people online, but yet another study showing almost up to 4% less posts by companies or brands during this time period. So not sure as to why that is, but we saw this as an opportunity to maybe showcase the personal side more of our business and our family because we're a family owned agency. It was key for us to really show the personal side of us, and launching a new platform for social media on TikTok was kind of one of those ways we could showcase that, because that's a big part of our brand with our agency is bringing the personal side and the value. So that's kind of where we got started on with a new social media platform.
Now, let's talk about comfort level, because I mean, many of us have heard of TikTok. I started an account. I think I have one video. It's not an easy hurdle to jump across when it's it's just for kids, and it's just about music videos and dancing, and I think it's the comfort zone, and actually just taking that plunge is a concern for even myself and perhaps some others.
For sure. And it's not even just about TikTok. Any social media platform, it's tough for companies or employers to showcase their stuff if they're not comfortable being in front of a camera, if they're not comfortable showcasing their brand or their products. So I think we have a little bit more time on our hands now, a lot of us. So this is a great opportunity to kind of jump in and take the plunge. And a lot of times people forget that you can do a video and you don't have to post it. Just get used to doing videos, hitting that start button and doing the video, even if you screwed up throughout the video, but kind of, embracing the technology that's in front of you today is key, right? So it's getting your employees in front of it. Just showcase you want to connect with your followers in this time. And what a great way to do it than face-to-face contact through video. Or posts of your family or your brand, during this time, because again, we have a little bit more time, so maybe now is the time to take advantage of that.
So, and then just on that note, said maybe just get in the habit, just start hitting record. You don't necessarily have to post it. Again, I'm guilty just as anyone here, because I know how important it is to have a presence online, to bring value, to post regularly, to create content, to document your journey. But I'm stuck at the starting block in so many ways. But I think part of it is that I have this thing, like, it's got to be perfect, right? Like the production quality has to be there, the lighting, the sound, right? Like, I can't stutter my words. I got to make sure I knock it out of the park. I think that idea of putting out this perfect piece of content is what's slowing people down, just like me. And I think that's a key too. Would you agree? It just doesn't have to be perfect.
Correct. And that's the whole thing about being authentic, right? Is you're in order to connect with people, maybe they're going to get a chuckle out of you stammering over your words or having a backlighting issue. That's key to the connection of, hey, they're just like me. They may operate a business, but they're just like me, and I want to connect with them, and I want to do business with someone like that. So I think one of the key things people get stuck on is, what do I post? And you said it exactly, documenting what you're doing. So just documenting your day. There might be something in your day that happens, a question that was asked, by a customer, that you can answer that question. Maybe that's a question you get regularly that you could do a post about. So, these things come up every day in our businesses where we have stumbling blocks we have to overcome or help our clients overcome. That those are other issues that other companies or businesses are having, that it's just as simple as that, is documenting your day and just starting with that.
Yeah, and many of us may have even like frequently asked questions on our website. These days people are much more inclined to watch a video than to read, right? So, if you're stuck and if you're looking for something and you can't find that message, jump onto your frequently asked questions and get into it, and just use that as maybe a stepping stone to get going. But out of curiosity, before we move on,
Mm-hmm.
You're new in this TikTok game. What kind of followers have you had? What kind of action? Again, it's a completely new platform. It's not the traditional sense of marketing on Facebook or even Instagram for that matter. What can you share with us about TikTok?
It's very interesting. My first ad that I've seen in a month on TikTok, I saw yesterday. As soon as my app opened up, I had a brand's ad. So there are brands now going on and advertising their brand with these quick 15-second videos. So it's pretty cool. But aside from that, we started about a month and a half ago. We have about 2,200 followers. It's the algorithm is there. Whoever you follow or whatever kind of content that you regularly play or you like or you share on TikTok, that's what's showing up in your feed. So I don't have young children or kids that are 18, 19 doing videos that's coming up in my feed. It's all people of my age, 30, 40s and 50s that are on TikTok that are showing up in my feed. So I know the audience is there. We have a post on there that has 600,000 views in 2 weeks. So, total, we probably have, of the 30 videos I have, we probably have 800,000 views. I did one yesterday and we were already at 50,000 views this morning. So it's quite the unique thing, but it has really aged up in the past 2 months to be more of a, it can be a young adult to middle-aged person that's using this platform now.
Crazy. Well, thanks for sharing. Appreciate you sharing some insight with us. And again, you are somebody who's out there, who's mixing it up, who's taking that plunge. And obviously we appreciate your time and joining us here today.
Thanks.